you go to the extra biblical sources and you mentioned First Enoch 8, and I want to read these three verses because they're very important. Why? Well, first, not just that they bring more context into what's happening in Genesis 6, but also I think that they're very important for us today. So again, this is First Enoch 8, verses 8 to 3. So I'll just read them. And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them, and bracelets and ornaments, and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And these arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. I don't know how to pronounce these beings, Semjaza, something like that.
Yeah.
Semyaza, not sure. Taught
Yep.
enchantments and root cuttings, automatos, the resolving of enchantments, Baraquiel, again, not sure how to pronounce this, taught astrology, Kokabel, the constellations, Ezekiel, but not Ezekiel prophet, the knowledge of the cloud, Erequel or Erequel, not sure again, the signs of the earth, Shamsiel, the signs of the sun, and Serial, the course of the moon. And as men perished, they cried, and their cry went up to heaven. And just to give a context, all these weird names are understood to be the Watchers, the fallen ones who came
Yes.
and brought the secret knowledge to the people and corrupted them. So, Josh, I love this section of the book. How is this related with the UFOs and all these strange phenomena?
Well, you know, it's related in several ways. But, I think that the main way is that one of the things that you always see whenever you look at contactee literature um, is it's always this idea of advanced technology. You know what I mean? It's advanced technology, and then there's always the spiritual component to it, which Dr. Heiser talked about as well from his readings of in study of the contactee literature. There's always this message of enlightenment as well. Like there's various different kinds of message, and there seems to be just a repulsion to the name of Jesus in a lot of these people who have experienced this contactee stuff. So I think that this idea though of like extraterrestrials or UFOs and advanced technology, this is a theme that's present in the biblical text, and not just in the biblical text, but in the literature surrounding the Bible from the Second Temple period. This isn't something new. Like, this is an idea that has been with us for a very, very long time. Like, and you just read it from First Enoch. Like, these spiritual beings from the heavens who are lights, who are like stars, they're luminous like stars. It's the same description that we have of these types of beings today. In this day, they were bringing advanced knowledge and technology to people. Now, we don't think about swords and shields being advanced technology. Like, that's Iron Age technology now, right? But to people living in that age, that was advanced technology. For people, the stars and stuff like that, watching the stars and astrology and all that, for us, that's woo woo, and all that. But for people in that day, that was advanced secret knowledge, especially for somebody who was divining information from the heavens to bring a message to someone, like in Babylon, right? One of the things that you see there in Daniel is that, the satrap, at that time had, diviners who were divining astrological knowledge. All of this is connected. Like, all of this stuff that we are experiencing in our day is goes back. It's very ancient, and to not see the theme there, I just think that we're missing something if we don't take note of it. I think that this is really good evidence that these beings that we're dealing with today, that we call UFOs or UAP or little green men or whatever you want to call them, they've been around for a very long time, and the message has always been the same.